Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome once again to the Morecambe Dome! Oh, as always, we have got a packed night of wrestling action for you this evening. And let's not waste any time, and yes, we have got a raffle for you. Oh no, let's not waste any more time. Let's kick things off straight away. The opening contest is a tag team matchup scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Hello everyone and welcome, as John Atkins said, to the Morecambe Dome, and welcome to the Summer Classic presented by the FWA. I'm Dan Reed and we're about to see the entrance of Declan O'Connor and Joey Hayes, the Manchester Massive. And you can see she's being accompanied to the ring by the, that's Donna. She is actually allowed out this evening. You may be aware that she's sometimes had to miss some shows due to ASBOs, I believe they're called. Manchester Massive in tag team action. They're still undefeated. Sorry, undefeated? Not undefeated. They still yet to win. That's the one. They've still yet to win a match here in the FWA.
And their opponents.
That's right. Aviv, Maayan and DDL, Dangerous Damon, Leigh, here to team up against the Manchester Massive. Now this, as far as I'm aware, is the first time Damon, Leigh and Aviv, Maayan have actually teamed up with one another. So, really, you've got to say that the Manchester Massive, in theory, are the favourites. Especially with Donna on the outside, you know, against the team that haven't teamed against teams with one another before. Obvious to see here that the Manchester Massive, not exactly fan favourites. Aviv, Maayan and DDL are, however, but they were suckered in by Declan and Joey. Double Irish whip, slides through, and a double drop kick there. Aviv, Maayan and DDL surprising the Massive. I'm not quite sure how I'd describe this. I mean, it's obvious that DDL and Aviv, Maayan are incredibly quick, and DDL is known for his STF lock. Aviv, Maayan for his Vavavoom DDT and various amounts of Hurricane Ranas that he can pretty much get from anywhere. Declan and Joey there just a little bit unorthodox, perhaps. Joey Hayes seems to be going for a test of strength. Ah! And Aviv, Maayan suckered him in. Maybe before Joey Hayes was going to use a kick of some description to cheat his way out of this and turn it into a wrist lock. There's a nice drop kick followed up by a nice high hip block. And Joey backs into the corner and calls timeout. There's no timeouts here in wrestling. It's none of that American football rubbish. Can't call time. God bless the people of Morecambe. There should be a t-shirt that reads that. Not God bless the people of Morecambe, I mean kill the chavs. Declan O'Connor, forearms, gets reversed and sits down, and he's put his feet on the legs of Damon. Oh, suck it! Wow, he done something that was rather intelligent for once. Anything can happen in the FWA. Follows it up with something incredibly stupid though, as he telegraphed that and gave Damon Leigh far too long to recover. Damon Leigh now, Irish whips, and there's one of those back elbows. You'll see Damon Leigh do that a lot in this match, or in any match. As you see, there's another one from the second rope this time. Patented DDL, and now Aviv gets tagged in. Oh. Walks straight into that headlock though. Aviv pushes him off. Shoulder block. Declan hits the ropes. Aviv tries to trip him and succeeds. And there's a leg sweep there. One. Aviv nips up. Declan doesn't. Declan tried, but he couldn't. Okay. Declan's asking for Aviv to hold his hand while he nips up. Oh, just sucking him in there. And now Declan O'Connor with an arm wringer. Forearms it, keeps hold of Aviv in the corner. Joey Hayes headbutts the arm there. Joey Hayes now brings the arm himself. Oh, unique. And now outside double team maneuver there. It's like it was illegal. Referee there should have been demolished a 5 count, or at least issuing perhaps a yellow card. Tag team work now. Joey Hayes held the arm. Declan came off the top of that forearm. And now Declan places Aviv in that front face lock. Aviv trying to fight out. But Declan O'Connor sends him down and then takes out DDL. DDL tries to get in the ring, and that allows for this illegal double team to take place. Double hip lock. No, they catch him. And flip him back over, so his chest and his hip come into contact with the knees of both Hayes and O'Connor. And Joey once again keeping hold of Aviv as he drags him to the corner. Aviv reversed that, and this time it's Declan O'Connor. He's doing that illegal double team, but this time it's to Joey Hayes. There's a nice arm drag there from Aviv Maayan. Aviv Maayan seems to have found his way back in control. Oh, nice flying forearm there, and oh, Tellawell into a reverse DDT. 1, 2, that's a 2 count. Well, Joey, give credit where credit is due for kicking out on that one. These fans getting back into it and behind Aviv Maayan. Aviv still shaking off the effects of all that work that had been done on his arm there, and Joey came off the ropes there with a vicious knee lift that time. And there's a nice side suplex. Joey Hayes tags in Declan O'Connor. Declan drops the elbow to the back of Aviv's head. Double Irish whip here. Maybe they're going for that move again. No. Innovative. And another innovative tag team maneuver. Say what you want, but they're massive, putting together some nice moves here. Gets a 2 count. It was like an Olympic slam and a fall away slam combined. Oh, just stands on the wrist and then stomps on that forearm and elbow there. Nothing pretty about that, just vicious. And the Irish whips Aviv into the corner. They use the momentum to Irish whip one another. Joey Irish whips Declan to a shoulder tackle on Aviv. And once again, quick tags here from the Massive. They wanted to get their first victory in the FWA. Aviv is Irish whipped and it. Whoa! Whoa! Joey Hayes! Clothesline Declan O'Connor. Aviv just too quick for him, but Aviv maybe would have got a 3 count there, but Declan made the save in the nick of time. And the Burberry Warriors, as they call themselves, the Manchester Massive, back in control. Irish whip, Aviv, ducks from behind. Wait, signal for that Vavavoom DDT. Vavav, no, gets cancelled. Aviv gets thrown to the outside. Joey walks into that forearm though. Whoa. Oh, he gets a variation of that DDT. It wasn't pretty, but Joey Hayes did land on his head and it was effective. And the fans getting behind Aviv as Donna is trying to get the attention of Joey to make the tag to Declan, and there's the tag. DDL, he's fresh, he's barely been in this match. DDL, series of clotheslines and then scoops up. Declan O'Connor scoops up. Whoa, Northern Lights bomb there. Variation of it from DDL. Joey Hayes sent to the outside. Declan has brought Aviv in the meantime. And there's a springboard, I think it was like a springboard bulldog there on the outside. Declan hits one of those moves on Aviv. Aviv isn't the legal man. Referee should not be counting that. Wait a minute, half Nelson suplex here. Wait a minute. Oh! That's like a stick shift driver variation there. And well, there's a full Nelson from Joey Hayes. Now he's picking up DDL into. Whoa! Golden arrow. Aviv makes the save. That's just a Burberry arrow. Who knows? And Aviv. Oh, nice maneuver there. And this would be it. 2, 3. Aviv, Maayan, and Dangerous Damon Leigh get the victory over Joey Hayes and Declan O'Connor, the Manchester Massive, who they still haven't won a match. Aviv, Maayan, and DDL, first time as a team, defeating the Manchester Massive. And Aviv Maayan's got some pretty good luck here in the Morecambe Dome. He defeated Alex Shane here. Well, I don't think it was anything but talent that won the victory over the Manchester Massive. And Aviv Maayan and DDL, to be honest, they looked good as a tag team. So DDL and Aviv Maayan get the win here at Morecambe at the Summer Classic.
Well, it's a real pleasure to be back here this evening in Morecambe as we have, as you all know, very special fans. And for one special fan in particular, I hope that they're going to be enjoying the show more than normal. What's your name, buddy? Well, this here is little Jamie, and it's Jamie's birthday, so I'd like you all to join me, please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jamie.
Someone's joking, right? This is just a no. Why am I trying to convince myself that it could just be a musical problem, a technical difficulty? Here we are, just wishing a kid happy birthday, trying to make... Yeah, there he is. trying to help the fans have an even better time. And in particular, this one kid whose birthday it is. Alex Shane ain't got time for any of that. Just interrupting this. That poor kid was so nervous, didn't want to even say his name. Maybe he forgot it. Alex Shane knows who he is. He throws it 5 times into every blinking sentence. Alex Shane just when you think he can't sink any lower, he does. And considering some of the things he's done in the past, that's rather impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, first things first, never fear, because the show stealer, your FWA British Heavyweight Champion, the holder of 7 other different titles, and the man that, unlike you, is actually a somebody, is here!
Just complete lack of respect from the show stealer. But again, we expect this.
Now, for those of you with short memories, I mean, let's face it, how much intelligence does it take to stack a shelf? Let me explain exactly what happened last time I was here in front of you sad, mongoloid loser muppets in Morecambe.
Oh great, history lesson, courtesy of Alex Shane. How twisted will this be?
You see, last time I was here, I wrestled somebody by the name of Stevie Knight.
That's right. Stevie Knight, perennial fan favourite here in the FWA. Tonight is an emotional night for him.
But let me explain something to you. You see, last time he was here, Stevie Knight got in this very ring in front of you very mongoloids and said he was retiring from wrestling for good. Well, unless my memory serves me incorrectly, later on in that very show, he wrestled me for the FWA British Heavyweight title. And I beat him!
Do you want to go into specifics though?
You see, by doing that, he established 2 things. Number 1, he is a liar, and number 2, he is a loser. But you know what? I wouldn't and shouldn't have been surprised because, let's face it, just like you, he's an opener! And as my daddy told me when I was a very little boy, Northerners are no good, useless, worthless, lying losers. You see, where I come from, in a sunny place, a glorious place, a lovely place, a place called London, people are so jealous that they wear fitness first rucksacks and let off suicide bombs. You don't see that happening in Morecambe, do ya? Yeah, because you people could get blown to smithereens and nobody would give 2 shits.
Oh, come on! This is just getting ridiculously tasteless.
Did ya? Well, you know what? Stick in your pipe and smoke it because it's a fact. Now, I made one mistake when I was here last time, and that was letting Stevie Knight leave the ring of his own accord. You see, because now he's challenged me to one more match here tonight.
That's right. Tonight is Stevie Knight's.
And even though I've beaten him and proven that I am, and despite whether you say so or not, you know I'm the better man. I'm going to beat him so badly, I'm going to cripple him so severely, that instead of retiring of his own accord, he's going to be carried out here in front of all you Northern nobodies on a stretcher, and he will never, and I mean ever, be able to walk again, let alone wrestle. And that is why I accepted this match here tonight, this Lumberjack match, because unlike the rest of you northern scaredy cats, he's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, because I have got 5 of my paid guys around this ring in a Lumberjack match. But tonight, Stevie Knight's career, just like your life will be Sunday and no one will give a crap, will be over when I beat him here tonight in Morecambe. 1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute. And there is Stevie Knight now, and he's dragging out referee Lance Lenehan. The shining light, Stevie Knight. And these fans most definitely behind Stevie tonight. It's a very emotional night for Stevie and for most of us here at the FWA.
You see, last time we was in Morecambe, last time we was in Morecambe, this side saw it, this side saw it, this side saw it, and this side saw it. I beat you 1, 2, 3, and the only thing that stopped me becoming FWA British Heavyweight Champion was this crap referee.
True.
So Alex, you can come out here, you can slag off the North, you can slag me off all you want, but tonight, Alex, tonight, I promise you this is my last match in the FWA. And I also promise you, I'm going to take these teeth and I'm going to bite your ear off.
That's quite the threat.
I'm going to take this fist and I'm going to shove it up your ass. And that tongue inside your mouth, I am going to grab it, I am going to pull it, and I am going to give it to each and every one of these people in this room in little pieces. And there's 2 things, Alex, that you... Whoa. Stevie Knight, you can come here, give it large, but let me explain something. You see, unlike you and these northern gyro cashing nobodies, I have money. You see, this goal represents being the best at what I do in Great Britain, which means I get paid well for what I do. And I use that money to purchase the 5 best people I could get to be lumberjacks. So right here tonight, every time I throw you out the ring, they're going to be on that cold, hard concrete, kicking your teeth down your throat. So let me bring them out right now. Lumberjacks, come out here.
Well, this will be interesting. Who has Alex Shane selected as his lumberjacks? Who has Alex Shane bought?
Come on, lumberjacks. Come on, lumberjacks. Come on. From WCW, their toughest guy, their biggest guy, General Trent Steele. From the baddest, deepest, darkest streets of Manchester, it's the Manchester Massive. And from Mark Sloan's entourage, it is Tyrone Johnson. You see...
Well, General Trent Steele is certainly a big guy.
And I've got a hired man. The fact is that that's 4 people. And Stevie Knight, you're probably wondering, well, Alex Shane said hired lumberjacks. But you see, I've gone into your past, Stevie Knight, and I've got the man that broke you into wrestling, amongst other things. According to your shooting with your nose as well. I've got the man who you're scared of because he was your mentor and he is sickened to the back teeth of what a northern suck-up scumbag you've become. He is the man that trained you, Jonny Angel!
Jonny Angel?
Yeah! Jonny Angel, baby! You see, Steve Knight,
And he's wearing a Stevie Knight t-shirt.
Oh, that's someone from FWA TV. But the fact is, I've got people that I have paid good money to make sure you leave here tonight on a stretcher. So guys, you know what? I was going to do this tonight, but I can't wait another second to get out of this hellhole Morecambe. Surround the ring. Stevie Knight, sorry about this, son, but we're going to have to kick your ass right now. It's like,
Alex, you're coming out, you're talking your southern crap. You see, in your little speech that you've obviously thought about all week long, on the drive down here, you've thought about what you're going to say, but you forgot one very important factor, and that's that I have got my own Lumberjacks as well.
I can't believe Johnny Angel's here.
All this money that you earn from being the British heavyweight champion, but you know what? I didn't have to spend any money, Alex. I never put my hand into my pocket at all, because all I had to do was go in the changing rooms and I could find 5 guys that hated your guts.
Yeah, that's not that hard to do.
That in the past you have messed with. 5 guys you have took liberties with. 5 guys that are more than welcome to come out here and kick your ass, your ass, your ass, your ass, your ass, and your fat ass! So, let me introduce to you Ross Jordan, Dangerous Damon Leigh, Aviv Maayan,
And Jack Xavier. Well, there's someone who definitely hates Alex Shane. And
well done. Well done. You've just figured out there's actually 4 people there. Do you know what, Alex? Come a bit closer to me. Let me take off these shades. Alex, are you wearing makeup? Or
there are rumours.
is that a black eye you've got?
because I am a wrestler wrestles. And on Monday night, I had a match against Jonny Storm, which I won, I hasten to add, but he gave me a black eye. Yes, I may have a black eye, but you know what? It doesn't change the fact that I've got 5 guys and you've got 4. Na 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 na.
Alex, have a guess who my last lumberjack is. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonny Storm!
Jonny Storm is the 5th Lumberjack? And there's the man who gave Alex Shane a lovely black eye. The Wonder Kid, Jonny Storm. The man who was screwed out at the FWA British Heavyweight title back at New Frontiers.
Say one thing. Looking at my lumberjacks, looking at your pathetic losers of lumberjacks, my lumberjacks make yours look piss poor.
Certainly is an impressive array of lumberjacks that Stevie Knight's put together.
I'll tell you what. You want to come out here, you want to threaten me with your 5 losers behind you, 5-on-1, well, I'll tell you what, if you want to do it, now we're all out here, let's do it right now! We will kick your ass! Come on!
In fact, we've already seen the Manchester Massive Alex Shane's Lumberjacks lose to Aviv, Maayan and DDL, Stevie Knight's Lumberjacks. Oh, and just as I was just about to say, it's on now, and we were going to be in for a match, but no. Alex Shane walks away along with his lumberjacks, and I can't believe it's Johnny Angel there.
See you in this ring, main event of the show tonight. I am going to kick your ass, and there's 2 things you can do about it. That's nothing and like it.
Stevie Knight certainly putting an exclamation mark on what's coming up later tonight. So it'll be Stevie Knight and his 5 Lumberjacks. Xavier, Aviv, Maayan, Dangerous Damon, Leigh, Jonny Storm, and Ross Jordan against Alex Shane and his 5 Lumberjacks, the Manchester Massive, Tyrone Johnson, General Trent Steele, and Johnny Angel. The man who broke Stevie Knight into the business along with his nose. That's coming up in the main event later tonight here in Morecambe at the Summer Classic. Still to come, Jonny Storm and Colt Cabana. Well, it's Xavier in action.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Nurse Stephanie Stone, give it up for Dr. Dirk Feelgood.
And there's, you just heard it, the introduction for Nurse Stephanie Scope, and there's Dirk Feelgood there as well. And sorry, the introduction for Dirk Feelgood, and Nurse Stephanie Scope is with him as well. This is something that Xavier has been waiting for a long time. Dirk Feelgood has kept him out of competing for FWA events for long enough. And now Xavier finally gets his opportunity at Dirk Feelgood. And Nurse Stephanie Scope makes her way into the ring. Interesting duo. I was in hospital recently and I didn't see anyone wearing that. Nor the green. And these fans seem to believe that his name was something else. Or do they just think he's something else?
And his opponent,
and I think Dirk Feelgood is in trouble because the bad boy from Birmingham is about to make his way to the ring.
from Birmingham, Xavier.
I would not want to be Dirk Feelgood. Last time we saw these two near each other, Dirk Feelgood attacked Xavier from behind and planted him with that anesthetic, twisting DDT maneuver of his. And it was indeed lights out for Xavier. You see the look on Xavier's face. He's not his usual chunky, funky monkey self. He just wants to beat the living hell out of Dirk Feelgood. Dirk Feelgood refused to give, who, by the way, Dirk Feelgood is the doctor of the FWA. He is a legitimate doctor. It's not one of those fancy wrestling gimmicks that you may have seen elsewhere. Dirk Feelgood really is a doctor. He works at a hospital in Liverpool.
I am the Mr. Who. You know what? You don't deserve to hear the greatest. Shut up, bad Danny man. You especially don't deserve to hear the greatest introduction in wrestling today. You bunch of nincompoops, shut your mouths. Stephanie, get away from that ring. Get away from the ring, Stephanie.
Not a way to talk to him.
Last time we were here, I dumped you right on your head with the anesthetic.
That's what I was alluding to earlier. And
I'm pretty sure I haven't given you medical clearance for this match. I am Dr. Dirk Feelgood, Chief Medical Officer. He hasn't got medical clearance. Therefore, this match is not going to happen. In fact, sorry, we're going home. See you later.
wait a minute, now, come on. Going home? So he hasn't given him medical clearance. Whoa! Again, Xavier is not going to be denied. He has been forced to miss more wrestling events than he wishes to. He was the first victim of the Brock Spawn attacker. The Brock Spawn mystery attacker has been going around backstage at FWA events. And wait a minute, there's Stephanie Scope trying to choke out Jack Xavier, and she'll soon regret that. But Dirk Feelgood trying to get away. Xavier, however, catches him and it's got him in a wheelbarrow like... Oh! Yeah, this is a noob. Like Xavier was the kind of person you'd want to annoy anyway. Like you'd want to make him mad. Now he's come back and he's extremely PO'd. And this could be incredibly nasty. Jack Xavier finally getting his hands on the Chief Medical Officer of the FWA, Dr. Dirk Feelgood. He tries to distract Jack Xavier and get a cheap shot in, but Xavier is just running through him with those clotheslines. And now just throws him into the ropes there. Hip block, and he tried to cancel it. Oh my goodness. This isn't particularly fancy. This is just Jack Xavier, the bad boy from Birmingham, just trying to beat the living whatever's left of Dirk Feelgood. I think he wants Dirk Feelgood to visit the hospital, but this time as a patient by the time he's done. And then there's a series of shoulder blocks to the back. Perhaps he's setting up for that Xaviator. Here comes a side suplex. And Jack Xavier just in control. This is what we think a lot of us knew was going to happen. When Jack Xavier did eventually get his hands on Dirk Feelgood, Jack Xavier was going to take him apart. And yeah. Jack Xavier is not someone you want to make mad. I think Dirk Feelgood's finding that out himself, and you heard that shot echo round the Morecambe Dome. And the fans shouting one more time, and there's another one. Irish whip coming up. Sends him into the corner. Dirk Feelgood puts everything he could into reversing that, and then follows in with a clothesline. He's got to try and stop this barrage of attacks that he's just been on the verge of suffering, and tried the tornado DDT. Xavier threw him off. Oh, there's a thumb to the eye. And now going for a Hurricane Rana. Wait a minute, no, Xavier catches him and he puts him on the outside of the ropes, and what is this? And oh my goodness. It's like a lion tamer on the outside, and he's just left Dirk Feelgood up, and oh my goodness. He could have broke his neck. And you know what? I don't think Xavier would have cared. Xavier now chasing Dirk Feelgood around the ring. I'm surprised Feelgood's even up, and Dirk gets, innovative move there. Spinebuster looks for the elbow drop to the midsection there. Give credit where credit is due to Dirk Feelgood. He kicked out of it. I think Xavier, along with all of us watching this, are surprised. And now wanting to cause more punishment now. And oh, wait a minute, he's going for this. It's that pendulum of pain. And wait a minute. Oh, and he pulls up on the arms. It's like Xavier with the pendulum of pain. And then follows it up with an elbow drop. Xavier's actually been on the receiving end of that. In fact, he wrestled Easy Money not that long ago here in the FWA. Obviously felt that maneuver, decided that hurt enough to the point where he actually wanted to pull it into his own arsenal. Jack Xavier, Irish whip. Dirk Feelgood done everything he could to reverse that, and Dirk Feelgood tried to leapfrog over Xavier. Xavier catches him in a Samoan drop, but Feelgood kicks out, and he stands firmly behind Jack Xavier, and I'm surprised that Dirk Feelgood has kicked out of what he has done. I'll give credit to him. He certainly put up with all the punishment in this match because it's just been all Jack and Xavier, and whatever Dirk Feelgood has tried to hit against the bad boy from Birmingham, Xavier has just caught, countered, and slammed him down, which he does again there with that suplex, and he rolls through, this time with a cover. Feelgood once again kicks out, and Xavier, I think, is a little bit stunned that he's kicking out of everything that he is, and Dirk crawling to the ropes to pull himself up. And Xavier Irish whips Dirk Feelgood into the ropes. Feelgood holds on, and Xavier charges in. Feelgood backdrops him over. When there's Stephanie Scope on the outside, she's holding his legs. He kicks her off. Wait a minute. And, oh! The distraction was just long enough for Dirk Feelgood there to springboard up with that drop kick. And I think he was just trying to bind him there. And Dirk Feelgood now picking him up. Jack Xavier's just a little bit dead weight after that. I mean, oh, and Irish whips him into that steel post, and I think he's trying to send him back to the hospital, to be honest. And that should be a yellow card offence, and the referee has gone into his pocket, and that is striking an official. Should not be allowed and is not tolerated here in the FWA, and referee Lance Lenahan issues a yellow card to Dirk Feelgood for putting his hands on an official. And Dirk Feelgood now throws Jack Xavier into the ropes, into the ring, and now applies that reverse chin lock there. It's more of a... He's going to try and put him out of it here. He's resting all his own body weight on the back and the neck and pulling up on Xavier there as well, trying to get all the air out of him. Dirk hits the ropes, drops that knee, gets a 2 count. Dirk wants this match to be over and done with as soon as possible. He does not want to find himself on the defensive again from the attacks from Jack Xavier. And he was choking him there. Referee Lance Lenahan counting to 5, and once again choking him out. I think he calls that the pillow smother or something like that. He's got all these like fancy little names for his moves. And Jack Xavier firing back now, showing he's still in this match. A series of forearms but took too long there. Runs into an elbow. Feelgood finds himself on the top rope. I think Xavier is out of this, and there's a spinning flatliner maneuver there. Oh, flatliner. He's a doctor. I get it. Xavier gets the right shoulder up though after that tornado flatliner. 1, 2. Xavier gets the left shoulder up. Dirk Feelgood arguing with referee here. Referee Lance Lenahan only counting to 2 count. It was only a 2 count. I can count. You at home can count. People here in Morecambe can count. Dirk Feelgood now setting him up for a suplex, and yes, he hits it. But once again, Dirk Feelgood taking too much time, perhaps. Didn't hook the leg on that cover. Xavier was able to get up from underneath him and get those shoulders up. There's a European uppercut there. Hardly the style of Doug Williams, but nevertheless. Oh, Dirk Feelgood goes between the legs of Jack Xavier and then catches Xavier on the rebound with that standing drop kick. Dirk covers Jack Xavier and Xavier gets the shoulder up. And now Dirk lifted up Jack Xavier. And now drapes him across the second rope and now choking him out. It's a legal move using the ropes. Referee trying to admonish a 5 count there. And there's now Stephanie Scope. She's pulling down. Look at that. She's choking him out while the referee's back is turned. This is why Dirk Feelgood has her on the outside. She was using that stethoscope as well. And there she is again using it. Just choking. Wait a minute. And referee, I think Lance Lenihan thought he caught her there for a second. Stephanie Scope trying to tell the fans that she was actually just checking that he was okay. Checking that he was still breathing. And now Dirk Feelgood sending for that splash in the corner. Ropes. And hit nothing but turnbuckle. And Xavier spears Feelgood there. I'm sure he's not feeling good with that now. I think that took everything Jack Xavier had, though, to hit those ropes and come back with that spear. I don't think he caught all of it as well he would have if he had been a bit more fresh into this match. And now both men back on their feet. Xavier seems to have taken enough time to get himself... Oh! But no. A double super kick there. I think Jack Xavier was a bit lucky there. It looked like Dirk almost caught him a bit low. Both men down. Referee admonishing. Wait a minute. Oh! He hit the anesthetic on the referee. He came up from behind. He thought it was Jack Xavier from behind. Hits the anesthetic on referee Lance Lenihan. And now we have no referee. And now Xavier setting up for that suplex move. No. Dirk Feelgood counters it. And there's the anesthetic on Xavier. And Feelgood. Oh, and you've got to believe that Dirk Feelgood would actually get the victory right now because nobody kicks out of that move. And I've got to admit I'm impressed. But the stupidity of Dirk Feelgood there, hit the anesthetic on the referee and it's done just what the neighbours. And referee Youngie has hit the ring. And Xavier gets his shoulder up at 2. Was there just long enough. Members of FWA security now pulling him out. And now both men were slugging it out. But Feelgood there with a thumb to the eye. However, gets caught over the shoulder. Death Valley driver from Jack Xavier. Jack Xavier back on the offensive now and he's signaling for that Xaviator. After taking the anesthetic, the adrenaline is pumping back in. And there it is. It's over. Count to 3. And Xavier, the suplex maneuver of his. Jack Xavier gets the victory here in Morecambe and has finally put the doctor away. Look at that, Xaviator a day keeps the doctor away. Jack Xavier gets revenge on Dr. Dirk Feelgood. And I think Dirk Feelgood will think twice before messing with a bad boy from Birmingham. Jack Xavier, your winner here at the Morecambe Dome.
with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first.
And here comes the Wonder Kid, Jonny Storm.
The Wonder Kid, Jonny Storm.
And we are now up for Jonny Storm versus classic Colt Cabana. These two have met before. It was a fantastic match and we're about to see them go at it one more time.
His opponent.
And here comes classic Colt Cabana. A regular for the Ring of Honor Wrestling promotion over in the States.
Colt Cabana.
Two perennial fan favourites here in the FWA going one-on-one. I think we're going to see some great wrestling from the both of them. Colt Cabana loves the old school British style, and don't be fooled by Jonny Storm. He's known for that daredevil high-flying wrestling of his, but he is a fantastic mat technician, a fantastic British wrestler, trained by Dino Scarlo. Talking to Colt Cabana earlier today, who's after as many tapes of Vic Faulkner, legendary British wrestler Vic Faulkner from the World of Sport days, he was after as many tapes of him in action as he could get. It's a classic Colt Cabana, trying to get better and better at the old World of Sport classic British wrestling style. These fans are going to be split, I think, between Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana having some fun. And these fans chanting for the legend that is the Morecambe raffle. And let's psych it up, Jonny Storm. I think some people come to the Dome for wrestling, some people come to the Dome for the Morecambe raffle. It's legendary here. Handshake, and we're in for what's going to be a fantastic wrestling contest here. The Wonder Kid Jonny Storm, classic Colt Cabana here at the Morecambe Dome in the Summer Classic. These fans again seem to be torn, and there's a collar and elbow tie. Colt Cabana takes the wrist. Jonny Storm trying to find a way out of this wrist lock. Jonny Storm knows the way. He knows many ways, in fact. Rolls through. Kips up. Scoots behind. It's a 2 count. Colt Cabana crawls to the other end of the ring. Both men back on their feet again. Colt Cabana, actually a Jonny Storm fan. Both men going to a collar and elbow top. This time, Cabana getting back on that top wrist lock there. Colt telling him to give it up, and I think it's just, he knows Johnny's not going to give it up. He's driving, look at that, look how he's putting the boot into the head of Jonny, and now Jonny now standing on his head trying to find a way out of this wrist lock, and Colt a little bit like, what? I'm a little bit like, oh, very, very nice. Colt Cabana did not know what was going on. Jonny Storm scoots out once again. Colt rolls onto his hands and knees and crawls to the other corner. And these fans talk between Colt Cabana and Jonny Storm. And Jonny Storm, not one for shying away from appreciation. And now once again, collar elbow type missed. Colt Cabana catches him in the butcher's hook, goes underneath into another and then to another wrist lock. And now Jonny Storm trying to hook that leg, take him down to his feet so he can relieve that pressure. Jonny Storm uses the ropes there, flips underneath and takes the wrist lock of his own, but there's a reversal from Colt Cabana, flips Storm over. Irish whips into the ropes. Oh, drop kick caught there. Whoa, no, interesting. Jonny Storm rolls through, Colt Cabana rolls through, and now Jonny Storm tries to reverse it with a head scissors there. Colt Cabana, however, turns it into an... And wait a minute, he's trying to score out this time. Jonny Storm's on him still. Jonny Storm's not going to let him go. Well, that was definitely unique. And once again, the fans showing their appreciation and seem to be split between Colt Cabana and Jonny Storm. You need to be here to experience this. Everyone's loving this match. Oh, wait a minute, there is nothing like FWA Live, may I say, okay? So check on www.frontierwrestling.com and check out when the FWA are coming to a city or town near you. And Jonny Storm wants to try to test the strength of a much larger Chicago native, Colt Cabana, and Colt Cabana feigning losing there. And now Rose, I'm not quite sure. Test the strength definitely going in the way of Colt Cabana here, and then drops him into that body scissors. Squeezing the air out of him there. And Jonny Storm trying to separate it, and he has done. He's now locked those feet in, putting the pressure on their thighs there, stretching those hamstrings. And Colt Cabana trying to apply a bear hug for that position and keep a shot. Wait, what's this? What's this? He's just saying there's something there. Wait a minute. Oh, it's... He just used that distraction as a way to get out. And he just used the distraction there to get out of that move that he was in from Jonny Storm. Oh no. Now, both of them went into another tie up there. Jonny Storm takes the head. Colt Cabana picks him up there. Obviously much larger. Colt Cabana around the 240-pound mark. Throws Jonny Storm in there. Jonny, he tells him to try it again, and
I'll give you one more chance. We all know this one, right? You hit that, and then you can knock it down or whatever.
we've seen this before. He said Colt Cabana would send his opponent and trick him into going into the ropes, and then he'd trip him up. Oh, Jonny Storm tried to do it this time. Oh. How sorry are you, Jonny? And whoa! Oh. Okay, I think it just got a little bit more physical here. I think playtime might be over. He just grabbed him by the head and then threw him out to the outside. And no, whoa, that amount of time he was talking about hitting that dive gave Jonny Storm enough time to move out the way. Oh! A tomahawk shot from Colt Cabana. And then he high-fives that kid whose birthday it is. Alex Shady-Troll, over that shoulder block. Sends Cabana to the floor, and now Jonny Storm saying he's going to do a dive. Once again, making the same mistake though that Colt Cabana did, taking too much time. Now he's telling the referee to dive. And here comes Jonny Storm. No, Colt Cabana moved out of the way. Jonny Storm saw it. Jonny Storm tried to dive. He slipped off those ropes, however. And now the referee administered the count, and the referee's diving. And Cabana and Storm catch him. Tell him, no, not for you. Well, it's a serious business and you can get hurt doing that. Anyway, where were we? Yes, back to the headlock. And well, that was unique. Colt Cabana trying everything he possibly can to get out of this headlock, and Jonny Storm's just not letting go. Colt Cabana picks him up, puts him on the top rope, and Jonny Storm's still not letting go. And now Cabana being dragged in there and trying to again get out of this headlock. And the headlock has maintained itself from the outside of the ring to the inside. Oh, but Cabana drops him down. Finally getting loose of that headlock, but no, Jonny Storm sets up and applies it again. Jonny Storm loves this headlock. You might have figured that out already. Jonny Storm still keeping hold of that headlock. Fans chanting, this is awesome, and Colt Cabana was just pinching his bum. Never thought I'd say that in a wrestling match. There's a butt bump. And now Colt Cabana trying a fantastic fall. And that's certainly unique. And he's forgotten what's next. Oh, now he's signaling for that enziguri, but Jonny Storm catches Cabana, sends him to the outside. Pretty much serves Colt Cabana right for trying something he doesn't know how to do. Stealing a move from Jonny Storm's playbook. Now Jonny Storm, corkscrew plancher, takes out the Chicago native, as well as himself. Referee now motioning the 20 count that we have here in the FWA. Jonny Storm up first. Sends Colt Cabana into the ring. Now, Johnny Storm took too much time. Pandering to the crowd there, runs into an elbow. Colt Cabana sets himself on the top rope, but gets caught. Dragon arm drag there from the second rope from Johnny Storm. Gets a 2 count. And now Johnny Storm applies this crucifix hold mixed with a bow and arrow. Fans definitely split 50-50 here. Colt Cabana managed to get an arm loose. Manages to get himself free there. Open hand to the stomach, and there's an elbow to the back of Johnny Storm's head. Knife edge chop. Storm fires back with a second. Irish whip into the corner. The much bigger Colt Cabana reverses. Johnny Storm's double springboard. Hurricane Rana. Head scissor takeover there. Johnny Storm now setting up for something. And now Johnny Storm is signaling for the Fantastic Four. And this is how you do it, Colt. And now here comes that step up enziguri. Johnny Storm can get a cover. He might get a 3 count here. Johnny lays nonchalantly across and Cabana catches him in a crucifix pin. Dual 2 counts here. Johnny Storm back on top. Forearm. Second. Storm hits the ropes. Runs straight into a big boot. Cabana off the ropes. 245-pound elbow drop there. A second. Hooks the near leg. That was quite good how he actually had his arm over the head and shoulders as well of Johnny Storm. Applying as much pressure as possible to try and get that 3 count. Knife edge chop, and you heard that echo through the building. Johnny Storm then taken head first into the turnbuckle. Here comes another one. Once again, echoing through the building. And snapmares Johnny's. Oh! Nothing pretty or fancy about that, just a vicious neck snap. Colt Cabana now, staying on top. Colt Cabana Arriba. That flying forearm, shades of Tito Santana. I think it was called a flying jalapeno. I'm not sure. Knife edge chop again from Colt Cabana, who's now feeling firmly in control. He's struggling a bit now. There's a European uppercut from Cabana. Johnny Storm fires back. He's still in this match. And again, however, just too much behind the much larger Colt Cabana's forearms there. And Johnny Storm's been on the defense for too long to have enough behind him. Another elbow to the back of the head. Colt Cabana Irish whips Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm reverses. Off the ropes comes. Oh, both men clash heads. And now Johnny Storm trying to make the most of the opportunity, however, and once again, both men had the same idea. They went for a crossbody, however, they met nothing but each other's skulls. And both men down. And the fans once again split here. You hear some fans cheering Johnny Storm, some fans cheering for Colt Cabana. Both men, Johnny Storm having to use the ropes to pull himself up. Colt Cabana blocks, Johnny Storm blocks, Cabana blocks, Storm blocks. Colt Cabana winds up, Storm from behind. Bulldog. Storm hits the ropes. Second Bulldog. Cabana still getting back up. Wheelbarrow attempt here. Colt Cabana gets ply with a third. Much larger bulldog from Jonny Storm. Shoulder up from the Chicago native, Ring of Honor regular Colt Cabana. So kick there from Jonny Storm to Colt Cabana. Oh, telegram stack. Cabana gets the boot up, sits himself on the second rope. Storm comes running in again. Cabana on the top rope and massive top rope drop kick there. Sends Jonny Storm to the other half of the ring. Cabana pulls him closer, gets a cover. Wasn't able to hook the leg though. Gets a 2 count. Cabana setting himself now. Second rope. Shades of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Taking a long time with a flip, flop and fly, but misses. And now Jonny Storm setting up for something here. He runs springboard, K-Brother moonsault, perfectly executed. 1, 2. Cabana gets the left shoulder up. Storm not able to hook the leg or get any body weight over the shoulders. Enables Cabana to get the shoulder up. These fans getting behind Jonny Storm now. Setting up for the Wonder Well. Cabana feels it. Elbows. Doesn't want to be on the effect. Doesn't want the defense of that maneuver. Now he's setting up perhaps for the Colt 45. No, he's got him up in a whirly-bird and spins him round. Whirly-bird powerbomb. Jackknife pin. 1, 2. Tight cover. Storm kicks out. Heard the reaction of these fans. They thought it was over. I thought it was over. I'm pretty sure a number of you watching this at home thought it was over then. And these fans once again split. Colt Cabana now signaling for something. Oh, Jonny Storm uses his weight, shifts it into a small package, not able to wrap those legs around though to hook them tighter. And now Colt Cabana reverses. Jonny Storm, both of them fighting for position here. They're rolling all over the ring and I hate to think how dizzy they're going to be. I'm getting dizzy just watching them. Colt Cabana's dizzy, the much larger. Oh, he stumbles into another one. Oh, this time Jonny Storm was able to hook the legs on that. Hook his own legs to pull Colt Cabana down further. A dazed Colt Cabana wandered into that small package and Storm got the victory. Fantastic wrestling match here from Jonny Storm and Colt Cabana, and Jonny Storm comes out on top. These fans showing their appreciation for both Colt Cabana and Jonny Storm. Fantastic wrestling match here from the pair of these two fine FWA competitors. We will see Jonny Storm again later this evening in that Lumberjack match. He'll be one of Stevie Knight's Lumberjacks. But if you want to see more action featuring Colt Cabana and Jonny Storm, then head on over to frontierwrestling.com. Click on the merchandise. You'll see lots more FWA DVDs and of course Ring of Honor DVDs as well featuring the pair of these. Two fantastic wrestlers. Just gave it their all here at the Summer Classic in Morecambe. Both men showing their appreciation for one another and respect. And these fans showing their appreciation for what they just saw. To be honest, I can't wait to see these two get in the ring again because every time these two get in the ring and have a match, it's always fantastic. Hopefully it will happen soon. Hopefully it will happen right here in the FWA. Jonny Storm takes the mic.
I'm sure I speak for everybody in this building
Absolutely, I echo those sentiments exactly. The fans chanting, please come back to Colt Cabana.
Now I know you got a really busy schedule with Ring of Honor and a possible tour to 01 in Japan. But I think I know you well enough to say now that FWA, when you come to this country, is your home as well. And just one more thing.
Absolutely.
Buy yourselves some Colt Cabana t-shirts, DVDs, Ring of Honor discs, and anything that he's selling, because we need your money. Thank you.
You wait a second, Johnny Storm. Now you said something that is totally wrong. You said when I come to England, FWA is my home. Well, you are wrong.
What?
Because whether I'm in England or America, Mexico, Zimbabwe, Zulu Nation, FWA is my home no matter where I am.
Absolutely.
And even when I go to Thailand, FWA is my home.
Thailand just happens to be one of Johnny Storm's favourite places to visit.
You told these people to go buy my merchandise, Colt Cabana t-shirts, DVDs, pictures, Polaroids. Well, you are wrong, okay? Because before they do that, or maybe even at the same time, they will also be buying Johnny Storm t-shirts, DVDs, and photographs because he needs your money!
Both men turning this into a bit of a sales pitch here. A sales competition and both men having a lot of fun here as we do here in the FWA. You've got to come see us live to experience this. We're having a great time right here, courtesy of Colt Cabana and Jonny Storm.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FWA Wrestling. We've got some fantastic matches lined up for you for the rest of this evening. We will crown right here in Morecambe the first ever FWA British Flyweight Champion.
So that's occurring later tonight.
Plus, in a special non-title Lumberjack match, we will see Stevie Knight take on the show stealer, Alex Shane. But before that, will you all please put your hands together for manager Greg, the Truth, Lambert.
Wait a minute, what's this about? I'm not quite sure what the... Greg the Truth Lambert making his way to the ring. I mean, we're in Morecambe and he's still not getting a good reception. I mean, Greg Lambert actually only lives about 5 minutes away from this venue, so...
You want to shout Harry Potter at me? Maybe you're right. Because just like the Half-Blood Prince, you people queued for hours just to see me.
I've never read one, to be honest.
Now, there are some people in this life who are a danger to themselves. And there are some people in this life who are a danger to others. And then there is Iceman.
And Iceman making his way to the ring now. Iceman, who was revealed as the mystery box spawn attacker, acting on behalf of Greg the Truth Lambert. Who for months was going around put on a phony little detective case of his, trying to find out who it was, and all the time he knew who it was because he put it up to him. Who put him up to him? Fans not too keen on Iceman.
You people show some respect for the true hardcore icon of British wrestling. That's right.
Iceman brought to the ring with security to try and keep him under control.
Tag teams, and it took a man like Iceman to become my first singles wrestler. Because like I said, he's a danger to himself, he's a danger to others, he's willing to put his body on the line to cause pain and suffering to everybody in the FWA. You just ask Paul Travell. That is, if Paul Travell was here and he wasn't hobbling around parts unknown with a bad back after Iceman powerbombed him through a table 3 weeks ago in Broxbourne. You ask Jack Xavier. Oh, I heard you all cheering Jack Xavier earlier on. You ask Jack Xavier what Iceman's all about when he clubbed him from behind with a metal pipe and left him lying semi-conscious in a pool of his own blood and sweat. You ask the FWA, who are so scared of what Iceman might do, that he has to have a security presence to escort him to and from the ring, which quite frankly makes me sick. And last of all, later tonight, you ask Iceman's opponent, Stevie Lin. You ask him, that is, if he's still capable of speech when Iceman's finished with him. So you get yourself out here, Stevie Lin. You say you're not intimidated. Well, I say you're about to get hurt.
Strong words there from Greg the Truth Lambert. Iceman v Stevie Lin. And here comes Stevie Lin now. Stevie Lin's got one hell of a task ahead of him. Stevie Lin is obvious fan favourite here in the FWA and fan favourite in Morecambe. Oh, wait a minute. Iceman just jumped him from behind. Stevie Lin hadn't even made it into the ring. Oh, vicious knife-edge chop. Iceman just taking it to him. He was not even going to allow him time to get into the ring. He's been known recently anyway. He was the mystery attacker going backstage in the FWA. He attacked Jack Xavier from behind. He attacked Mark Sloan from behind. He attacked Paul Travell. It seems like one of his biggest fears seems to be facing up to people face to face. Not jumping people from behind where he can get that unfair advantage. Which really makes him nothing more than a coward. Of course, I wouldn't say that to him. Oh, just complete lack of respect, just slaps him viciously. And sends him into the ropes and Stevie Lin from behind, quick roll up. Gets a 2 count. I think Stevie Lin wants this match over as quick as possible. Wait a minute. Whoa, spring from behind into that Hurricane Runner. Nice snap arm drag there. Kick start, drop kick. Iceman on the defensive, and now here comes another Hurricane Runner. No. Iceman just plants him down with that powerbomb. Stevie Lin had Iceman rocking there, but Iceman just too big, too strong. Just too menacing, to be honest. Stevie Lin to keep control over him. There's some vicious forearms. Irish whip him to the ropes. Whoa! A tilt-a-well flapjack maneuver from the Iceman. Oh, this guy's like must be like 300 pounds. Headbutt from the Iceman. These fans getting behind Stevie Lin. Stevie Lin certainly has a mountain to climb here tonight. Vicious knife, a series of chops and forearms now. He's just beaten the life out of Stevie Lin. Irish whip into the corner, vicious. Stevie Lin, great spring and agility there. Nips over the top, pair of knees. There's a neck breaker from behind. Oh, double stomp onto Iceman and somersault leg drop. Stevie Lin trying to keep on top of Iceman, but there's Lambert up on ringside now, distracting the referee and distracting Stevie Lin. I think he's gonna hit. I think he's gonna hit Lambert, but no. There's Iceman from behind. Oh my goodness! Dangerous German release suplex there. Can break a neck. Now these fans getting on the case of Greg Lambert. Vicious leg drop and then a vicious knee drop follows up, and then a senton backsplash, and all the weight of Iceman comes crashing down on the back of Stevie Lin. Iceman once again back in control, dominating Stevie Lin. Covers, hooks the leg. Stevie Lin, give credit, still fighting, gets that shoulder up. I would not want to be the referee in the match with Iceman. He doesn't care who you are, it only takes a second for him to snap, and that's it. And Stevie Lin looks dazed. Irish whip into the corner. Iceman setting him up for something. Clothesline from the left-hand side. Irish whip into the other corner. And there's another clothesline and met with an avalanche. Stevie Lin just looks out of it. Another Irish whip, third. Third time's a charm, but no, Stevie Lin gets the elbow. Iceman goes back a bit dazed. Wait a minute. Whoa! Blockbuster neck breaker there from Stevie Lin. And Stevie Lin trying to, still looks dazed. And then that double stomp and moonsault. And Stevie Lin's still not with it. He looks so dazed, trying to, doing everything he possibly can to stay on the offense and keep on top of the much larger, much more dangerous Iceman. Whoa! Catches Iceman with that enziguri. Iceman rolls to the outside now. Let me regroup. Stevie Lin is still dazed. Iceman now getting back on the inside. Wait a minute, Stevie Lin climbing to the top rope. Wait a minute. A hurricane runner from the top rope to the floor, and Stevie Knight just smashed the back of his head on and neck on the apron. And referee Lance Lenahan checking both competitors. Stevie Knight put his life on the line with that move. That hurricane runner from the top rope to that solid floor. Remember, there's no mats on the outside here. Stevie Knight smacked his head and neck on that solid steel ring apron there, and if he wasn't dazed enough as it already was, he must really now be hurt. He must really be out of it now, but he's fighting through. Give credit to Stevie Lin. He's just continuing to fight. Series of pins there. Even managed to hook the near leg. Now Stevie Lin setting up Iceman, Irish whip into the corner. Running forearm. Another Irish whip. Running pair of knees, and Stevie Lin is on fire. Third time's a charm for Lynn. Oh, wait a minute. Belly to belly into the turnbuckles, and once again the back of Stevie Lin's head lands violently on the mat. Greg Lambert seems to be signaling that it's over. Maybe Iceman's going to go for that patented icebreaker move of his. Iceman sets Stevie Lin on the top rope, and he's going for something. Wait, what's this? Oh! It was a unique manoeuvre. It sat him up on the top rope, pulled him forward, and it had like a spinning neck breaker on him there. And Stevie Lin's just out of it. Once again, the back of Stevie Lin's head. Stevie Lin's just out of it, sorry. He's gone. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. And now Iceman really set up for that. He hits this avalanche and it's over. Stevie Lin's gone. He's really gone. Oh! And if he wasn't before that running knee, he certainly would have done it. Stevie Lin's got to be concussed. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh dear Lord! I think that's it. I think that's it for. I don't even know how he's managed to go this far, but I think Stevie Lin's gone now. Just all of Iceman's weight cannonballed into Stevie Lin and just crushed his head between Iceman and that turnbuckle. And now he's going for a full Nelson. We're going for that icebreaker. No. Stevie Lin trying for a dragon suplex. I can't believe he's still fighting. Iceman from behind, and no, Stevie Lin's still fighting. I can't believe it. DDT. Stevie Lin is still fighting. I can't believe this. Iceman gets the shoulder up at 2. Stevie Lin could not get on top of him enough to try and get that victory. And Stevie Lin charges in. Ducks a close on. Wait a minute, no. Icebreaker. Oh, there's a full Nelson into the backbreaker there, actually. Stevie Lin kicks out at 2. Iceman now just picking up the dead weight body of Stevie Lin. And now what's this? He's setting him up for it. Oh, Stevie Lin catches out, and wait a minute. Three-handle cradle credenza from Stevie Lin. That's one of his patented moves. Covers. Iceman gets the shoulder up there. Just wasn't able to hook the leg. And as Stevie Lin has been on defense majority of this match, just hasn't been enough taken out of Iceman for him to get the victory there. Series of forearms. I still can't believe that he's fighting and trying for that half Nelson suplex. But wait a minute. Iceman now set up for that. Oh! Oh, once again on the back of that head and neck, and this is going to be over now. I mean, to be honest, I'm shocked how it wasn't over earlier in the match, especially after that cannonball to the corner. And this match is over. 1, 2, 3. The icebreaker does it.
Here is your winner, Iceman.
Steeling's out of it. We've got to chalk off another victim of the Iceman. You can say whatever you want about Grit the Truth Lambert, but if you want success here in the wrestling industry, I think he's found the right man for that job. To bring him success, to bring him money, and to do all his dirty work.
Now that was just an example to you people here in Morecambe of exactly what Iceman can do. Alright, you don't show respect, you got another example. You got another example of what Iceman can do. Iceman, you've softened him up. Now it's time to end his career.
Let's just, what? Why? I don't know what Greg Lambert's problem is, but what is he, somebody who wished he could have been a wrestler but he just couldn't do it? So he's now doing whatever he can with anybody else?
Oh, yes.
Oh, what's this? It's got some solid, got some wooden board on the outside now.
Exactly what happened to Paul Travell. How appropriate. Well, I hope Paul Travell's watching from his hospital bed. I hope his best friend, Jack Xavier, is
That's just, and now he just pushes the referee Lance Lenahan down, and Lance Lenahan's going to keep out of the way here. And I can't believe this. It's just, what the hell is Greg Lambert's reasoning for this? I know he's obsessed with Paul Travell, but just to do this to anybody, it's just no need for it. And now, a powerbomb off the ring apron. And now he's just trash talking to an unconscious Stevie Lin.
This man can't be hurt. This man can't be stopped. Stevie Lin. It was nice knowing you, my son. Security. You've done your job. I think it's about time. You got this man out of the ring.
Wait, there's Jack Xavier. Jack Xavier back down with a chair. Jack Xavier was the first victim of Iceman. Jack Xavier coming to the aid of Stevie Lin. Unfortunately, it's a bit too late. The bad boy from Birmingham wants to get his hands on Iceman. And Iceman seems to be saying, okay, well, I'd love to see this now. And here comes Xavier. Xavier gets caught on it, coming into the ring now. Iceman, Irish whip Xavier. Xavier ducks, and Xavier ducks again and grabs the chair, and Iceman runs out. But however, a member of security takes that chair. Xavier is on fire. Xavier is angry. He wants revenge on Iceman. got revenge on the Doctor who kept him out, but it was Iceman who put him out originally. Xavier wants a piece of the Iceman.
Gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall, and it's the final matchup in the tournament to crown the first ever FWA British Flyweight Champion. Introducing first, Little Dragon Ross Jordan.
It is now time for the final of the FWA British Flyweight Tournament. Ross Jordan, who defeated Dan Head in the opening match of the FWA Flyweight Tournament. Let's get past the semi-finals and now into the final where he is going to face referee Lawrence Lenihan. Ross Jordan's going to finally face the final of this to become FWA Flyweight Champion.
And his opponent,
we hear the music of Spud. And here he comes. Both these men have fought their way through to the finals of this British Flyweight Tournament. Bit of a history here between Ross Jordan and Spud. In fact, going back to British Uprising 3, when these two took part in the Next Generation three-way dance along with Aviv Maayan, it was actually Spud who got the victory, and has seems to be made himself a bigger name. Certainly made himself a bigger name for himself here in the FWA, but now Ross Jordan's got the chance to put himself on the map and become the first FWA British Flyweight Champion. The tournament's been going on for several months. Finally here at the final. Shoulder tackle from Spud. This is going to be fast action here. Oh, Irish. Both men being rather unorthodox. Sunset flip. Wait a minute. Ross Jordan counters and Spud's on top. Another sunset flip. Nice series of arm drags. This is what you're going to see here in the flyweight division for the FWA. Spud on the outside, Ross Jordan on the inside. Spud from up north. Ross Jordan trained by the show stealer Alex Shane down in London. Ross Jordan goes behind Spud. Gets that waist lock, Spud reverses it, turns it into a hammerlock. Comes around with a headlock. Let's get underneath. Grabs hold of that wrist. Trying to keep hold of Ross Jordan. Jordan, however, counters it. Dives over the top. Gets an arm drag and Spud once again to the outside. Jordan tries a baseball slide, however, Spud quickly gone in and out. Spud is running those ropes, and that's where when he's at his most dangerous. Spud springboards over the top of Ross Jordan. Catches him with an arm drag. Runs those ropes again. Tilt head scissors there. Irish whip into the corner. Both knees. Snap there. Spud hits the ropes in. Drop kicks. Oh my goodness. Just drop kicked right through his head. He's going to have some footprints on his forehead for a while. Gets a 2 count. Spud keeping on top of Ross Jordan. Knife edge chop. Second. Both men now trading chops. However, Spud coming off with a forearm and a knee lift. Scoots over the top. Whoa! Double footed spinning heel kick there from the little dragon Ross Jordan. Drops him on his knee, follows up with a clothesline. Rolling senton. Moonsault. 1, 2. Hooks the leg again. Gets another 2 count. Jordan now applies that reverse chin lock. He's got the knee in the back and around the neck of Spud. Pulling back on the chin. He's keeping hold of him. Applying pressure, trying to wear the smaller Spud down. Now wait a minute, he's signaling for something. Spud rolls from behind, gets a victory roller sorts from behind. Spud ducks the clothesline. Tilt-a-well slam there. Jordan pulls him back into the middle of the ring. It's a 2 count. Smart move by Jordan there, keeping him away from the bottom rope. Made him use whatever energy it was he had left to kick out. Now he applies this Cobra clutch. Again trying to wear the much smaller Spud down. Forearm to the back. Ross Jordan keeping the pressure on Spud here, but Spud trying to fire back, but Ross Jordan's positioning just too much for him. Jordan runs into an elbow, telegraphed that, too much time, show back into the fans. Wheelbarrow there from Spud, gets countered by Ross Jordan from behind, jawbreaker. Spud hits the ropes, perhaps he's going for that. No, wheelbarrow again. Bulldog, no, backbreaker. Nice counter from the little dragon. Pulls him into the ring. Gets a 2 count. His fans get behind Spud. Also appreciating this action here. This hasn't been your typical Spud. Ross Jordan has come in here with a solid game plan. He's going to wear him down, he's going to try and keep on top of him. And again, it's when Spud runs those ropes that he's at his most dangerous. Ross Jordan's obviously been watching his tapes, he's seen him before, he's competed against him before. He knows what mistakes not to make this time. He's going to keep on top of him. Ross Jordan gets sent to the opposite turnbuckle. Spud still feeling the effects of that backbreaker and that tilt-a-well slam earlier. Spud telegraphs that, gets caught. Maybe he's going for that second row DDT. Oh, he got Spud caught it. Drops him face first onto the knee, and there's that Enziguri and jumping neck breaker. I think that took everything Spud had though to get that. Spud trying to fight through the pain on his lower back. You see the look on his face. He's having to use those ropes to pull himself up. Jordan, on the other hand, is able to get himself up there. Spud holding onto the ropes. Used his leg there for positioning. And once again, here we go. When Spud starts running those ropes, is when he's at his most dangerous. Springs off the ropes. Wheelbarrow again. Bulldog. He was attempting this move earlier, finally got it. Jonny gets the left shoulder up. Spud unable to hook the leg. Back elbow from Jordan. Jordan comes charging in, gets caught with a leg lariat, and Jordan scoots to the outside. Spud now to the top rope. Hot potato double springboard somersault splash. However, how much did that take out of Spud? Trademark Spud maneuver there. And runs to the knee. I couldn't quite get a good look at it from my position. Let's see if Spud seemed to run his knee into that steel post there from what I saw. And Spud now trying to pull himself up. I mean, if his back wasn't hurt before, now his knee is, and his body's just been taken apart. His knee went... And Spud seems to be signaling to the referee for something. His knee just went straight into that steel post, and... Hey, wait a minute, it was...
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has told me that Spud has injured his leg. He is unable to continue the matchup.
Wait a minute.
And therefore, your winner and first ever Flyweight champion, Ross Jordan.
Oh, so a knee injury. Spud didn't want the match to finish. The referees ruled that Spud could not continue due to running his knee into that steel ring post, and might have broke his kneecap there.
We're going to restart the match.
Oh, and Spud wants to restart the match though. Ross Jordan doesn't want to win the match via something like that, via stoppage, due to a competitor not being able to continue. I think he wants to win this match via a fair 3 count or submission. Ross Jordan letting Spud take his time to get into the ring. There's a 20 count here in the FWA. Now referee Lance Lenahan outside the ring with Spud. Spud's trying to pull himself up to get into this. Spud's now finally managed to pull himself up into the ring, and Ross Jordan giving him a round of applause now, pulling him up. Well, Spud's pushing him away. Ross Jordan's just trying to help him up now, sure that he's alright. Spud doesn't want any helping. Oh, that forearm there. Oh, couldn't. Went to send him into the ropes, but there's just nothing. Oh, perhaps he's dislodged it. He certainly hurt his knee there. Spud. Oh, it took everything Spud had there to get up for that enziguri. Spud hopping up now, and satellite DDT countered there. Back suplex. And he's holding his back, he's holding his neck, he's holding his knees. Body's just been completely taken apart. Give credit to Spud though for kicking out. Spud, I'm surprised he's able to carry on competing in this match. I mean, the referee's already stopped the match once due to his injury. Now Ross Jordan signaling for that finishing move of his. Wait a minute. Spud drops down and kicks him in the head. Nice counter. Tries to run this and go for that satellite DDT, but once again, just not enough behind him. Spud just operating on one leg now. He's not running, he's hopping as such, and now this time he gets it. That satellite DDT, and it could be it. 1, 2, 3. No! What a story that would have been. Ross Jordan, however, kicking out. It's been too much time for him resting up and not taking enough punishment in this match to put him away, and Spud having to crawl to the ropes to pull himself up. Well, anyway, Spud looks like he's trying to go to the top rope, and I don't know how wise this is considering that knee injury. No, he's going to try and springboard. Oh, he just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. He cannot put any pressure or weight on that knee at all. And Ross Jordan's back up now. And Ross Jordan's now going for that move of his. And oh, that's it. A reverse suplex move. Whoa! Spud got the right shoulder out, and that was a tight cover too. Spud fighting through this, and I can't believe that. What's it going to take to put Spud away? I mean, his knee is injured, his back is injured. The referee's already stopped this match due to the severity of that knee injury. I don't think Jordan doesn't know what it's going to take to put Spud away either. Jordan doesn't know what to do. Oh my God, and wait a minute, out of nowhere, small package, 2, 3, go! Oh, Spud almost done it. Oh my! Desperation, he went after that injured knee, and I think even Ross Jordan can't believe he'd done that. I think he just snapped. Ross Jordan can't believe that he just did that, and oh, wait a minute. Now he's going after that injured knee. His Sinner weekly. Obviously everything else he's tried hasn't been able to get the victory, and now that injured knee has become the target now of, oh, and now just drives him into that turnbuckle. And Ross, man, what are you doing? I mean, this could end his career. And now he's setting in for that half Boston Crab. All that pressure on the knee, and I can't believe we're seeing Ross Jordan do this. And Spud's not quitting though. And now Ross Jordan just sits back, trying to hyperextend that knee, separate it and injure it even more. And Spud fights to the ropes, and Ross Jordan can't believe it. Jordan kicks him off now. Sorry, Spud kicks Jordan away. He's trying to protect that left knee of Spud. It's injured, and Spud trying to pull himself up, and there's an enziguri. Anyway, schoolboy from behind. It's a 2 count, and look how Jordan goes straight off that knee and driving those forearms. We're seeing a different side of Ross Jordan. Earlier he was trying to help him out. Now he's just trying to take apart that knee, and he's trying to lock in that leg lace. Spud trying to kick him off, and now rolls through into that half Boston Crab. And can Spud get to the ropes and fight through this? And look at the look of pain on Spud's face, and this could be it. Oh my God, I don't know how he's managed to fight this far through. He's just too far away from the ropes, though he can't reach it. I don't know how Spud's been able to get this far into the match after everything that he suffered on that knee. I mean, the match has already been stopped. I mean, he started once. All the weight of Ross Jordan now sitting back, trying to hyperextend that already injured knee that was running to that steel ring post, and Spud fights through and gets to it. What's it gonna take? And now what is this? And now it's like the Ross of Pain, I believe someone called it to me earlier. He's just tying him up like a pretzel. Like a curly-whirly, I guess. It's just his knees are just tied up everywhere. And wait a minute, Spud's trying to reach the ropes. He didn't tap, but the referee is stopping this match again.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of referee stoppage, the referee has awarded this
And Ross Jordan becomes the first FWA British Flyweight champion, but through questionable means, as Spud didn't quit. And now Ross Jordan, the referee was saying to Spud, Ross Jordan adamant that the referee put that flyweight title around him. Ross Jordan is the first FWA British Flyweight champion, which is a story in itself, but you've got to wonder on the condition of Spud. The referee down with Spud. I mean, Spud's angry and he didn't quit, he didn't tap out, he did not submit. The referee explaining to him that he felt he couldn't continue. And we've just crowned the first ever FWA British Flyweight champion. Ross Jordan, the little dragon, I mean, through questionable means though, he snapped when he couldn't defeat him with his own finishing move. He snapped and went after that knee. But Spud just kept kicking out. He kept fighting through. He kept trying to hit whatever he could. And Spud's not even accepting anybody's help to make it back to his feet. I understand the big story here is Ross Jordan becoming that first FWA British Flyweight champion, but you've got to wonder how this match would have turned out had Spud not run his knee into that post.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for tonight's main event. This contest is a non-title Lumberjack Match, set for one fall with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing first.
And ladies and gentlemen, as John Atkins just said, it is now time for our main event. It's a non-title Lumberjack match. It's non-title as whatever the result, Stevie Knight is not coming back to the FWA. He is retiring and he is moving to Spain. And here comes the show stealer Alex Shane, the FWA British Heavyweight Champion, with his 5 Lumberjacks, Tyrone Johnson, the Manchester Massive, General Trent Steele, and the man who brought Stevie Knight into the business, the man who trained him, the man who also broke his nose, Jonny Angel. Stevie Knight's mentor is now going to try and help end the career of Stevie Knight on a low note, on the lowest of notes. FWA British Heavyweight Champion shaking hands with his 5 Lumberjacks, including that man, Jonny Angel.
And his opponent.
And it's now time for his opponent in his last ever match. This is his retirement match. Stevie Knight and here he comes, the shining light, Stevie Knight. And here comes his Lumberjacks, Dangerous Damon Leigh, Aviv Maayan, Xavier, Johnny Storm, Maayan's definitely in the corner of Stevie. Alex Shane making the referee take the belt off her and then snatching it away and showing how he's the champion. And whatever the result of this match, Alex Shane will still be the FWA British Heavyweight Champion. Fans certainly behind the shining light, Stevie Knight. And what is his final match here in the FWA? Stevie Knight pushes Alex Shane away. Last time these two met, Alex Shane cheated his way to victory. This time it's a lumberjack match. Got an elbow tight. Stevie Lin seemed to break free of it. Once again, collar and elbow tie up. Both men break free. And now the fans getting on the case of Alex Shane, trying that Alex sucks. Both men jockeying for position. This collar and elbow tight. We saw him break it before, and neither one prepared to break it this time. Alex Shane, much larger, has got more body weight. However, Stevie Knight manages to use technique. Clean break there from Stevie Knight. To know how Ross Jordan was meant to be one of the Lumberjacks, but I can't see him at ringside. There's a thumb to the eye. And Stevie Knight sends Alex Shane to the outside, and Alex Shane getting bounced back and forth. Oh, right hand from Stevie Knight. And sends him back through, and once again Jonny Storm, Jack Xavier, Damon, Leigh and Aviv Maayan will have no problems. And now they send him back into the ring. It's what makes a lumberjack match so dangerous. Irish whip. Alex Shane then sends Stevie Knight. Oh no, and now the five Lumberjacks then start attacking Stevie Knight. Stevie Knight, however, fights them off, gets back in the ring, but is met with the boots of Alex Shane. And Stevie Knight again gets sent to the outside, and his Lumberjacks now up once again are getting fought off by the shining light. Stevie Knight will not be denied. However, Johnny Angel wasn't getting involved. I don't know if you noticed that. Johnny Angel staying away from Stevie Knight. Alex Shane telegraphed the backdrop, met with a boot. Series of knife edge chops. And Alex Shane gets clotheslined to the outside, and he's met with Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm cannot stand the show stealer. Jack Xavier cannot stand the show stealer. And now I think it's Aviv's turn, and he's just hounded away, as is Damon Leigh. It's one of those situations where Alex Shane has to escape to the inside of the ring. And now Stevie Knight just kicking and making Alex Shane taste those boots of his. The shining light certainly shining here in the opening stage of this match. There's the power and size advantage of Alex Shane. And Trent Steele hooked the leg of Stevie Knight. Stevie Knight makes him pay for it with a forearm. Oh! Big boot! Alex Shane has defeated many an opponent with that. Didn't go for the pin, instead just going to pound away. And now he's biting him. He's biting. Come on, ref. Alex Shane and sends Stevie Knight to the outside, and Jonny Angel once again not attacking Stevie Knight. Not quite sure why, but Jonny Angel's staying clear of this. And now Alex Shane mocking the fans and mocking. What's interesting, Jonny Angel has yet to actually hit has yet to hit Stevie Knight. And Alex Shane said he paid top money for him too. Full Nelson into that neck breaker. 1, 2. Stevie Knight kicks out again after a second pin attempt. And now look at him, how he's driving the shin of his against the throat of Stevie Knight while talking to Jonny Angel, and the referee was distracted. Stevie Knight now being choked out by the big boot of the show stealer, the FWA British Heavyweight Champion Alex Shane. And now, choking him again in the corner, the referee into 5 count. Alex Shane breaks at 4. If he got to a 5, it'll be up to the referee's decision whether or not he gives him a yellow card or a red card. Oh! Alex Shane took too much time, runs into the boot. Gave Stevie Knight the opportunity to make a bit of a comeback, however, jumps off the second rope. Choke bomb. Patented Alex Shane. Stevie Knight rolls the shoulder up. Stevie Knight now sent to the outside, those Lumberjacks. And now the Massive and General Trent Steele. And once again, Jonny Angel is keeping out of the way for some reason. Jonny Angel has actually yet to hit Stevie Knight. I admit I'm a little bit surprised by. The referee trying to tell the Lumberjacks to get back to their side. And now wait a minute, Alex Shane is biting Stevie Knight while the referee is over with Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm trying to tell him what's happening. So much personal hatred between these two. The funny thing is, these two are former tag team champions. And now once again, General Trent Steele, the Massive, and Tyrone Johnson now laying the boots into Stevie Knight, and Jonny Angel just keeping out of the way. Alex Shane now picking Stevie Knight up. Irish hook into the corner. Stevie Knight reverses. Alex Shane counters that, going for that check up for the neck up. Knee, and this could be it. Countered Alex Shane maneuver. Covers, hooks the leg. Not enough body on body weight there, but you've got to give credit to Stevie Knight for just kicking out. I don't think Stevie Knight is going to go down. Stevie Knight knows this is a retirement match. He knows this is his last hurrah, so to speak. He's not going to give up. There's a sleeper hold now applied by the show stealer. You've got to look at the size difference between Stevie Knight and Alex Shane to know just how much weight Stevie Knight is now carrying on his back. The size of those arms now around the neck and throat and head of the shining light. You may be seeing a bright light. You may be walking into one if he's choked out for much longer. And that's twice now it's gone down. And right, Stevie Knight will not quit. Stevie Knight will not die here at the Morecambe Dome. Stevie Knight wants to get this victory here. It's his last hurrah. Stevie Knight ducks the clothesline in. Oh, this time he takes out. He takes out all four of the guys on the outside, and now Jonny Angel's now picking Stevie Knight up, and fine, now we see Jonny Angel. He just puts him in the ring. Didn't really put the boots in or anything like I was expecting him. He just put him back in the ring, which is what the job of the Lumberjacks are actually to do. Just throw them back in the ring, basically. Keep them on the inside. And now Irish whips in and back to that sleeper hold. Stevie Knight, however, turns it into a sleeper hold of his own. And now Alex Shane with a sleeper hold, and now sends him into the ropes, and sleeper hold of his own. But now Alex Shane now pushes him into the ropes, and there's a sleeper hold, and now it looks like this time he's got him, and jawbreaker. Both men down. Stevie Knight's going to try and use this opportunity to regain his breath and regain his senses and try and build up a second wind here. You can hear the fans getting behind the shining light. Both men making their way back to their feet. Alex Shane tries to strike first. Stevie Knight blocks. Hits a third. Irish whip. Alex Shane still bigger and stronger than two. Reverses. Going for the one night stand. Stevie Knight counters. Oh, hits a stunner. And Stevie Knight now trying to drape himself over for a cover. Took too long. Too much taken out of him to be able to make that cover. And now Stevie Knight making the way back to his feet. Alex Shane pulling himself up in that corner. Oh, vicious chop there. Stevie Knight setting Alex Shane on the top. And there's another one. You hear that echoing throughout the dome. Stevie Knight signaling for something, maybe a superplex here. Wait a minute, no. Stevie Knight's going for a hurricane rana. Whoa! The shining light with a top rope hurricane rana. 2, 3, no! The show stealer rolls that left shoulder up, and Stevie Knight, along with his fans, cannot believe it. And Jonny Angel's actually giving Stevie Knight a round of applause. And whoa! Alex Shane almost hit the referee. And oh! The referee got hit on the third one, and Stevie Knight ducked. Sorry, Stevie Knight goes for the clothesline. Oh! Both men had the same idea with a low blow. Both men take each other down. Dual low blows, and now Alex Shane's Lumberjack on the outside. Look like they're going to interfere, but here comes Johnny Storm, Xavier. Aviv, Maayan and Xavier, the bad boy from Birmingham, now sends Joey Hayes repeatedly into the guardrail. Aviv Maayan with General Trent Steele. Johnny Storm with Declan O'Connor. DDL on the outside border as well. And there's Jonny Angel with a chair. He's yet to really do anything in this match. Johnny Storm's on the top rope, and somersault plancher. He takes out all of the Lumberjacks. Everyone's down on the outside, and Stevie Knight now is getting up, and Jonny Angel's now with a chair, and oh, I guess this is what he's been setting up for. The referee is down, and Jonny Angel just now waiting on his position now, and oh, I can't believe he's going to do this to his own student. And wait a minute, he just hit Alex Shane. All that money that it cost for him to do that, and the teacher sided with his own student. And 2, and it drapes Stevie Knight. 3, Stevie Knight gets the victory. It's his retirement match and Stevie Knight. Stevie Knight defeats Alex Shane in this non-title match. Jonny Angel, the man who taught Stevie Knight, showed his true colours and his loyalty. We saw earlier how Jonny Angel not once ganged up on Stevie Knight. And the only time he did something was when he put him back in the ring, which is what the rules of this Lumberjack match are. Stevie Knight gets the victory over the FWA British Heavyweight Champion, who shows that Alex Shane in his last hurrah, his retirement match, the help of the man who trained him, Jonny Angel.
Stevie Knight, everybody, come on.
Stevie Knight, Jonny Angel, teacher, student.
Hey, Alex Shane, you came out here giving me all this about Northern monkeys and gyro casting. Where am I from?
Jonny Angel.
I'm from up north.
Jonny Angel.
No Cockney accent, mate.
Jonny Angel actually lives up in Doncaster.
Where men are men and women are frightened. Yeah, so go home, take a bit of tin and go. Stevie!
Teacher and student in the ring. His career started off at the hands of Jonny Angel.
Listen, I used to come to Morecambe 10, 12 years ago, every Thursday night and wrestle under this dome. 15 years ago, Steve Knight, I kicked you uphill, down dale, through the ropes, back in the ropes. I broke his nose. I broke his nose. I bust his legs. I even kissed a girl. Nobody, promoters, wrestlers, you nice people, nobody thought he'd make it. 15 years later, this is his last wrestling match. Look at it.
So look, I'm going to stand up and give a round of applause as well to Stevie Knight.
I stopped wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. I stopped wrestling, and I met up with this great fella on the MSN Messenger, right? He said to me, come along to the show. I said, no, I'm not bothered. Then Alex Shane, Alex who? Alex Shane rings me, hey, he says, you taught Stevie Knight how to wrestle. I said, yeah. Listen, I've got a little job for you. We're having a Lumberjack match at Morecambe Dome. Yeah, I know that place is nice. Will you come, be on my team, because I'm going to finish his career. I want him taken out on a stretcher, he says. On a stretcher? So I thought, right. I've seen the FWA, I have a wrestling channel, it's good. It's good. Young talent, fresh faces, I like it. I thought, yeah, I'll do it. But there's a little twist. There's always a little twist with wrestling, as you great people know. So here we are. Standing in front of me, after 15 years, of getting kicked, beaten, broken, he's still here. He's Stevie Knight.
Absolutely. It started off 15 years ago at the hands of Jonny Angel, when Jonny Angel was training Stevie Knight, and now it's ending here. The Morecambe Dome. Everybody cheering on. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. What? Okay, someone want to tell me what the hell just happened? What? For a moment, that was one of the nicest moments in wrestling history, Darren. And what a fitting way for Stevie Knight's career to end, but...
Hey, guess what? I've been out of this job for so long. I've seen the champion. Is that it? Is that it? Is this it? Where are they? Where are your wrestlers? I used to beat people like this, 4 or 5 just to start a fight. Not to finish a fight, just to start a fight. Steve-O, Alex-O, Johnny Scott. Where are they?
Yes, Alex Shea. Yes, Alex Shea. I promised you that this man would be carried out on a stretcher. You better send for him. You better send for a stretcher. You should show man.
Well, here comes Aviv, Maayan, dangerous Damon, Leigh, Jack, Xavier. I'm at a loss for words here, people. I really don't know what to say. And Jonny Angel gets a chair. Oh, and now it's Stevie Knight with it. And wait, I can't believe what we're seeing. I really can't believe what we're seeing here. This man.
You better get ready. You better get ready. Because the angel has just opened his wings.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe what we have just seen. Stevie Knight.
Bring them all, the long, the short, the tall. That's this angel, anybody. Yeah!
Stevie Knight, who had his fantastic career, it was his last hurrah, got the victory over Alex Shane, and Jonny Angel just ruined it. This is Stevie Knight's last hurrah in the FWA, and that man just tried to... I can't believe everything we've just seen. This should have been Stevie Knight's shining light, so to speak. His last night in the FWA, and instead Jonny Angel just turned his back on him. I can't believe this. Stevie Knight is a real man, not like Jonny Angel. Nothing more than a coward and a cheap shot artist. Stevie Knight taking his final bows here. The Morecambe Dome. Just wish it could have ended better. And Stevie Knight's not going to get a chance for redemption because he's now moving to Spain. And this was his last hurrah. His last match, his retirement battle here in the FWA. Do you know what? Forgetting what happened, I want to say thank you on behalf of the FWA fans, on behalf of everyone in the locker room, to Stevie Knight for everything he's given us. It's been a pleasure watching you, mate.